Good afternoon, YouTube, guys. Good afternoon, guys. We done made it to our next pickup. We are currently in how you pronounce the name of this town, man? Kewaskum. We are in Kewaskum, Wisconsin, guys. We're in Kewaskum, Wisconsin. We are picking up a military equipment. This low, so I just pulled in now, so we're gonna break apart right now, but this is what we'll be picking up here, guys. So this is going to the Air Force Base in Mississippi. It's going to Columbus, Mississippi. This is a FireStriker 1500 OshKosh 1500. So this is what we'll be picking up, man. Super tall. The load itself is 12.5 feet tall from the highest point, which is on the top of there. That stack back there, that's the highest point right there. So this is what we're picking up, guys. Right now I just checked in with them already, and we're just gonna see if they got some shackles there. The shackles that I have are too big for it. What's up, boss? All right, guys. So yeah. So they do have some shackles. The shackles that I have, you guys saw my previous video. I got some free shackles. They're too big for that. So they got some shackles over here now that they're trying to sell me. That, man, they're trying to get me 4 shackles, 4 red ones for that. They're gonna be $44 a piece. So I'm trying to see if I can get some extra pay for the brokers to pay for that right now. I'm trying to get in touch with them. But yeah, guys, I mean, $44, that's a pop for 4 of those. He brought them over to me. They were brand new, some red ones. I mean, I could use that size, because that size is more common. The shackles that I got for free, if you guys remember that other Tolo that I had some shackles, those shackles were really big shackles. They're not gonna fit on that. So let's see though. Let me go ahead and break apart the RGN, get ready for our load, and we'll figure out, because if I don't do the shackles, then I could just chain it down on the on the axle of the truck. But they say they prefer the shackles, so let's see. All right, guys, got our gooseneck detached and we are bringing it in. Let me get on the top. Perfect. We good on this side. You good? Yeah, this guy's good with it. Yeah, he did that in 2 seconds. Get my wood discussion over here. Alright, we're looking. I'm gonna turn it to go up a little bit more. Go this way. Because I wasn't gonna have space in the back. Yeah, that's gonna be right at the line now. So let me just make sure I could back in before I tell him he could go. All right, guys, so we got everything reconnected, and now that we reconnected, as you see, we got more space here. So I'm gonna take most of the weight, take some of that weight off back there, and go around through here. We gotta tell him when to stop. Because most of the weight right now is towards the back, so let's just even it out as much as we can. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty solid. We're actually gonna end up chaining by the axle, because we're not gonna end up getting the D-rings, man. And the D-rings, I'm not paying $200 for those 4 D-rings. So we're gonna just chain up on the axles we're gonna have them go. Gonna have them go this way. Exit through the back. Pull them back. Pull them forward. That's it. Yep, that's about it. That's exactly how we're gonna do it. Alright guys, so we got it all squared off. So now we have it as even as I could possibly get it. The weight distribution that is, it's pretty much taking up the entire 29 foot of the well. And so I put my 2 chains underneath here already. So I'm gonna do exchange, pulling both sides, pulling towards the middle. So I'll put 1 chain on the axle over there. It's gonna be coming towards this way, and then the other one going that way. So I already changed it in the front. So all I gotta do now is just bring on my binder. So your chain is nice and straight like that. We're gonna put it out to here. So we're gonna come out to right here with it. We'll put the binder right there. We'll tie it up there. We'll bring our cardboard and put our chain protection, the edge protection in the middle, and then we'll take it from there. So easy peasy with this. The load is a light load per se. It's only 20. No, what am I talking about? It's like 36,000 pounds. I forgot the exact weight, but it's light. Nothing too crazy. So we're gonna just do it like that for 4 chains. We're gonna exit it on both sides. They gotta be pulling towards that direction. So we're gonna pull this one this way towards the front, the front towards the back towards the front. That way we created that force coming in the same direction. And we'll be good from there, man. Yeah, guys, I didn't want to buy the shackles, man. To be honest with you, I'm on my way home. This Lord is gonna actually bring me towards my house. So I'm about to go on Amazon right now, on Amazon or on Mighty Products, and see if I could get some smaller shackles. Cause now that I got those big shackles, those are good for like big stuff. But this type of stuff, I'm gonna need smaller shackles for. So we'll do it that way. But yeah, guys, let me finish up this other side here, and then we'll start the other side. All right, guys. So we got the first side done. So now all we're gonna do is just focus on this side over here. Get this one done. Hey, he told me also when I'm done chaining everything down to climb on top. So I'm gonna go on top so I could cover the top piece, the part in the front that kind of shoots out, I guess the water or whatever that's shooting out. Be able to crank that down. He said he cranked it down as low as it goes, but for me to double check once I'm done everything to go on the top and crank it to make sure it's cranked down all the way. So I'm gonna go crank that down also. I'll take you guys with me up there. Perfect. So that's nice and tight. We got an edge protection in the middle. We'll come back and bungee all of this stuff up. And let's bring this one for the ones back here. So we're gonna do the same concept back here pretty much. Pull that side over here. Pull this side, do the same X's. And go from there, guys. So let me finish this up over here. Alright guys, so I already got one back here. So we're just gonna do the last one over here. You gotta crawl up on it. Gotta get down up in here, guys. That's how you get to work, guys. How you get to work. Get up out of here. That's what I'm saying. I think it'll be best if you are in some type of, you gotta try to stay on top of your health as much as you can. This thing fucked up. You gotta try to stay on top of your health as much as you can, so you're able to climb underneath stuff like this, you know, get underneath stuff like this with no problem, without being, you know, crazy out of breath. That's why I always think, you know, health is wealth when it comes to open deck, you know, whether you're doing flatbed, step deck, RGN work. The better shape you in, the easier the job is. It's not even about, you know, everything else. Let me try to hold that. I need to get the binder. You know, I try to preach staying health for a number of reasons. Number one, you want to be healthy, period. But number two, it makes this job easier. The healthier you are, the more you could jump up and down these trailers. Obviously, there's not much jumping to do from a low boy, but you know what I mean. If you're still doing flatbed, step deck, you got to be jumping up and down around. It's easy for us, you know, crawling underneath these type of vehicles, chaining the axles down underneath, stuff like that. You know, you got to try to, if you're too heavy, you're gonna have a problem getting underneath things like this, you know. But either way, guys, this is my little health friend. Let me get my last binder, connect that, and go from there. All right, guys, so we are all secured. We are all secured, guys. So we got everything chained up, everything ready to go. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna climb on the top, and I'm gonna make sure everything up there is good. I got both of these. I got these two magnets here. I need to get two more of these magnets because I got one for each side. But as long as I got one side with a flag on the side, we should be good with that. I already got everything bungeed up on the bottom. So 4 chains. I wish I had another magnet for here and another magnet for the other side. I probably will get some magnets today. Let's take a look here. Got all my flags, so got everything lit up back here. As you see, if you guys saw my last video, my damn oversized sign broke, so I was able to patch it up. For now, putting those there on both corners. You can't really see it from afar, so I should be good, but just until I could make my way down to Weatherford, to Texas, to our office, and pick up another one. But this is what we at, guys. So right now, before I go up there, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna measure the height on this thing, man. Right now we're permitted for 14.4. 14.4. I took all of my shims. Usually I have shims underneath here for the dog bones, for extra support, and when I'm heavy and stuff, but it does bring me a little bit higher, so I took all of my shims off from the front and the back. Anytime I have a really tall load, anything above 12, I did it for the last load at 12. That last load was 12.4. This one is 12. It's just 12 straight. So no, this one is 12.4, I believe. I gotta check the bill of lading again. I know we're permitted for 14.4. So let me see how much it is, what the height is, and let me get my measuring stick out and go from there, guys. I'll show you guys when I'm done measuring. All right, guys, there goes my height stick. But let's climb up here, because obviously the height stick isn't. He already told me this is the tallest piece here. So this is what it looks like up here, guys. Let's take a quick stroll. Take a quick stroll around town. So this right here is what he's talking about. So this right here, it changes in height. So yeah, he has it down. This is slippery as hell up here. So he did bring the height down as low as it goes. It's already touching down here, so it doesn't get any lower than that. You could just crank this up and it'll lift up. I think that's what they shoot water with, if I'm not mistaken. So that's cranked down, but this is lower than that. The tallest point here is the stack. So with that said, I'm waiting for him to come back out. He's supposed to come back out, give me a hand measuring this. But right here we're good. Right here we're good. When I measured this, I had it up here to these rails here. They were good. Boss man! So we were good here. So I'm just waiting for him to come. I think he just heard me. But I need him down there so I can hold up the stack up here. But look how tall we are, guys. So we definitely up here. Let me see if I can find him to give me a hand. He did it safe. I need a hand measuring to let him know. All right, guys, I was able to have him come help me. So he went down there, held it up. I couldn't get that on tape, but I put it up here to the highest point, and actually I measured under 14. I was like at 13.9, so under 14, so we're good. I mean, we got permitted for even more than that. I don't know what we got permitted for. 14.5. I think we sent in the wrong measurements, but either way, we're good. We got this. We know we're 13.9, so as long as we don't go under any 13.6 bridges, we'll be good. With our permit doesn't have us going down through this. Man, I feel like a real firefighter in this thing, man. That's so cool. You know, I did want to be a firefighter when I was young, so this is kind of like a nice little cool experience for me right now. But we did it, guys. We are all measured. 13.9, let's call it 13.10, right under 14. So I figured we're gonna be at 14. We gave it a little bit extra space, 14.4. So yeah, we're golden. And I put the duct tape. I didn't even show you guys up there, but yeah, I put the duct tape. They had some duct tape here, so they gave me a roll. I put the duct tape on the stack so that way it doesn't go anywhere. And all of our lights, everything is all good to go, guys. So at this point, we are ready to roll. Ready to get up out of here, ready to get this on the road. So I came in through there, but I said we gotta leave out through this side. So let's leave. Let's get a move on it, get some daylight hours in, see how far we could get in today. See you guys in a bit. Guys, all right, so we done made it. We made it to our parking for the night, guys. We over here in Peotone, Illinois. We at the Peotone Travel Center off of I-57 South. So we done made it for the night, guys. We just beat sunset. It just started getting dark now. As you know, with these permitted loads, Illinois gives you half an hour after sunset and 30 minutes before sunrise. So we'll be getting up and we'll be leaving out of here 30 minutes prior to sunrise. So I think the sunrise is like 6:45. We'll be leaving like around 6. Walk around, making sure everything's nice and tight, which it is. Yep, nice and tight over here. So overall, yeah, man, so we drove maybe like, I don't know how much we drove, honestly. I think maybe we drove like 2.5, maybe 3 hours. I think we drove almost 3 hours before the sunset laws started taking effect. So that's where we are right now, guys. Right now we just doing our usual walkthrough and making sure everything looking right, making sure all of our chains are good, making sure nothing got loose over here. What we usually do at the end of every night, beginning of every morning, you know, end your nights with a post trip, begin your days with a pre-trip, like always, guys. So that's pretty much it. We're gonna go inside and we're gonna go see what they got food wise. I didn't get to cook any food, man. This is the second week in a row where I haven't been able to cook, man, due to freaking loads and timing and getting things repaired on my off time. So I haven't been able to get things cooking. But this load takes me over to Mississippi, and then from Mississippi I'm about 8 hours from the house. Today is Wednesday, so I'll be driving all day. This does deliver Friday morning because we got exactly 10 hours left to get to the spot, but by the time we get there tomorrow, they'll be closed. I think they said I have until 3 o'clock to get there, but we probably won't make it. Either way, whether we make it at the afternoon Thursday, if we make it tomorrow afternoon, we'll be it'll be too late to pick anything else up. If we make it Friday morning, then we'll drop off and pick something else up. I don't have another load yet, but I'm looking for the Friday loads going towards the house. So something that I could pick up in Mississippi area and go over to heading towards North Carolina or up to Virginia or anywhere up north that'll cross me through the house. But worst case scenario, if there is nothing that I could snag, then at that point I'll just have to I'll just deadhead home empty. That's not a problem. We'll just deadhead home. Cause the problem, the thing with, all right, let me explain to you guys. The thing with RGN, when you go home with RGN, you have to get lucky. Like more times than not, you're gonna go home empty. It's not like flatbed. They could always find a load and take it to the house and you park up and then you leave with it. A lot of times you're gonna have to drive and get home empty because 90% of the loads that we're getting on RGN are all permitted loads. So you gotta, depending on how wide or how tall, it's difficult to get home with it because the permit, you can't get off a route. So unless you permit it for it to get you through the house, then you do that. But I've gotten lucky sometimes and been able to get legal loads, things that are light, legal dimensions, and it gets me through the house. More times than not on the RGN, that's cheaper freight, because really the money is in the money in the RGN is really in the oversized. That's why I mainly do oversized. But with oversized comes a lot of permits, and sometimes you gotta get escorted, sometimes you don't. But either way, it's hard to route through the house with a permitted load. So more than likely, your choices are going to be to either deadhead home and come back out Monday morning, pick something up Monday morning around the house, or find some type of legal freight. For RGN, legal freight is like, any little skid steer or any legal dimensional load that you could get, forklift, something that doesn't pay the most but gets you home, and you deliver Monday and then you go on to a bigger load that you're going to stay out a little bit for. That's how that works. So just to kind of give you guys a landscape how it is when you're routing yourself home with an RGN. But other than that, guys, let's go ahead inside. I'm actually gonna let's walk together inside this truck stop. I've never been to this truck stop. Let's see how it looks inside, see what kind of food they got. All right, guys, let's check this out over here, man. Oh, damn, I know people over here getting lit. Nice. Man, this truck stop is stacked with the liquor. Don't drink, guys. Don't drink on the clock. Jesus Christ, yep. Alright, let's see what they got as far as food goes. Got a Dunkin' Donuts, Charlie's. Nice. Yeah, they got a bunch of stuff over here. Let's see what I'm gonna get to eat. Oh yeah, Charlie's cheese. Yep, let's get some of that. Alright guys, we got a little wings and fries over here, guys. Oh, that's good, man. That was good. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff over here, man. Thank you, boss. They got a lot of stuff over here. Nice clean bathroom. I got 6-piece wings and some fries. That was good, man. So yeah, guys, that's it for the night, man. We're all parked up. We're ready to roll out, so we leave at 6 in the morning from here. Good morning, YouTube, guys. Good morning, guys. So next day, sun is just now coming out, nice and clear. It's about 6:30 right now. So we're just gonna check everything right now, just doing a pre-trip inspection, making sure everything's up to par, and yeah, guys, we got us a good night's sleep. Everything was good. And we pretty much gonna be rolling today all day. Today is gonna be a full 10-hour shift of driving to make it all the way up to our delivery in the Air Force Base. But we're not gonna get there in time. If we were to leave right now, we'll get there at 4, and they stop receiving at 2. I do have the contact site, so I am gonna call them. I'm gonna call the contact site, and I'm just, but not right now, it's too early. But I'm gonna call them like at 8 or 9, and I'm just gonna ask them if just want to double check the receiving hours, because who knows, man, they might be there. That has happened to me sometimes before, where I get there where the BOO has a time, but when I get there, I called them, sorry, the BOO has a time, and then when I call them, they stay up waiting. They're like, no, we need that, we really need that, so we'll wait for you till whatever time you get here. Even if you get here at 5, 6, whatever time you get there, we'll wait. So I might just do that and go from there, guys. Well, let me finish up here, and we'll hit the road, and we'll get out of here in a few moments. All right, guys, we finished our pre-trip. So this is what I'm saying. We got 605 miles, about 10 hours, a little over 10 hours actually with traffic, everything. We'll pretty much run our whole clock out today, and we might be able to get there, we might not, but like I said, it all depends if they still receiving the time I get there, which I don't think so. But either way, guys, we're done. We finished our pre-trip. Everything's looking good, and we're gonna hit the road now, guys. So let's get up out of here, and I'll see you guys. My next stop will probably be to pump some fuel, and I'll see you guys then. All right, guys. So we made it, man. We made it today, guys. We actually made it. We drove the entire clock. As you guys see, I got 23 minutes left on my drive time, so I drove the entire clock to make it here. It is currently 5:42, so I didn't think I was gonna get unloaded, but I said, man, I'm gonna just come in here and see what they say. Since the point of contact was not answering the phone, I said, man, I'm gonna just come in here, and there's a truck stop right outside, so I said I'm gonna just go straight over there, see if they're gonna unload me. If not, then I'll just come back in the morning. But yeah, we actually made it. Never mind the break says it's a violation, because we're doing an oversized permitted load, we get exempt from that 30-minute break, guys. So right now I'm gonna just go ahead and bring them our credentials. They said to bring them the let me get all the paper. They said to bring my ID, my social security card. That's all the stuff you guys need to carry with you. And then I have to bring also the insurance card, this insurance and registration, my 2 forms of ID. I got the real ID, so with a real ID you good, but they said to bring an extra one if I have my social security card to bring it. So that's what we're gonna bring now. So we actually made it, guys. We made it all the way over here. Just trying to see if anything else is good. We made it all the way over here to the Air Force Base. They get in an escort to come bring me over here now, to go bring me inside to what we need to deliver. Let me see. Yeah, man, this thing broke apart. Dude, my banner is a wrap for the banner. As you see, it broke apart. It's done. So I'm actually gonna take it off. I'm gonna take this whole bracket off until I could get a new banner put in, and go from there. So that banner is done at this point. All right, guys. So let's go give them all this paperwork, guys. Let's see if we're gonna get unloaded. Well, the dude said they're gonna unload me, so let's see how quickly we could get it done. All right, guys. So we are getting unloaded. Guys, we are getting unloaded. Miracles, man. Miracles do happen. Right now we're getting unloaded. Let me get I think I left my gloves over there. So we got the fire truck over here. I'm gonna come bring it down. So what I do now, just take over my chains.
That guy has to drive it off.
He's gonna drive it off? All right.
We're not authorized. We're told not to.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna take off the chains and then we'll wait for him. All right, guys. So they're not authorized to move this. So in the meantime, let me go ahead and take my chains off, get it ready for them to come out. It's really, really dark out here, so they was able to come bring the light with their truck. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4 of them chains off and go from there, guys. All right, guys, we got all of our chains off, chains, binders off, everything off here. This guy's illuminating us nice. I need to bring my truck forward some more because obviously they need even more space. I don't like to go too much forward, you know, because then I got to bring it back. I try to stay as straight as possible. But let's bring this forward. All right, guys, so we moved up. So now they got to bring it down. See how it's gonna look. Oh, they turned that bad boy on. Just now starting to rain a lot more. Of course, just my luck with this rain. Yeah, one of them got to stay behind. There we go. I wonder if they got backup camera on this. Guys, we made it, guys. 605 miles. Started driving like 6:30 in the morning. I think it was around 6:30 we started driving. Drove all the way here. Got it delivered. You know, the odds were stacked against me because any little bit of traffic, it was smooth sailing, man. But any little bit of traffic, any major stops, then we wouldn't have made it. But you guys got to know how to drive, man. You got to know how to drive. You can't have soft hands, as the old school truckers say. You know, you got soft hands. You should be able to knock out 600 miles straight like that. Just stopping for load checks every 3 hours. Your load check shouldn't take you more than 2 minutes. Just go around, make sure everything's tight, and you know, don't have soft hands, guys. Drive straight through. You should be able to drive straight through, deliver, and still go and chill the rest of the day. I still got hella energy right now. I'm not tired, I'm not drained. We're good to roll. So we got this delivered. Today is Thursday, so I don't have a load for tomorrow because it looks like I'm probably gonna deadhead from Mississippi. I'm gonna deadhead over to North Carolina. I couldn't find any loads going that way, but I did book a load for Monday. So I'll get home tomorrow, chill out for the weekend, and Monday I will load out of my usual place, out of Kernersville, North Carolina. Go get some Caterpillar, some excavator cat equipment. I think I'm picking up a cat. I think it's a 350P or something like this. It's 76,000 pounds, 12.6 tall. So we're probably gonna be around 14 feet tall again. I think that's probably the heaviest excavator I've had thus far, the one I'm picking up Monday. But at least having this delivered tonight instead of tomorrow allows me to wake up really early and just head straight home without having to wait till the morning time, wait till they unload me, and then head home like 11 in the morning. No, I'll be heading home as soon as my clock resets. So I think I could start driving probably like at 5 in the morning, head all the way home. I'll be home by like 12 or 1 and enjoy my nice weekend. If I wouldn't have delivered this today, I would have been getting home tomorrow night. But now I'm getting home tomorrow morning, tomorrow midday. That makes a huge difference to your family, man. Those extra couple of hours for your wife, for your kids, man, that makes a huge difference. But let me see how much longer they're gonna take to get this unloaded and go from there. All right, guys, oh, she's about to go. All you gotta do is just reverse it. They don't know how to drive it too much. This is the first time doing it, he said. There we go, there we go. There we go. Yup. Yeah, you could definitely tell it's a rookie driving it, but he's making it happen. Perfect. Perfect. Get it in and up out of there. Almost there. This is what we get RGN for, guys. Low boy life. You're almost there. Perfect. Excellent. As we are out of here. We are out of here.
Put back together and
yep.
On your way.
Yes, sir.
Home or wherever.
Yeah, I'm actually going home now. Yep.
Okay. Where'd you come from?
Well, this came from Wisconsin. Yeah.
Okay.
But now I'm.
You have to stop a few times.
I picked it up yesterday, and yesterday around 12, like 12:01.
Yeah.
I drove a couple of hours because we could only drive until sunset because it's such a big load, a permitted load. Yeah. And then I drove.
But you can probably only drive 8 hours at a time anyway, right?
11.
11
hours,
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. 11 hours. So I told her
you have to stop for
10 hours.
10 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, my youngest son pulls. He's got hazmat and all that other stuff.
Oh yeah, I got my hazmat as well. Yup. Perfect, man. That thing is so cool, dude. I love that truck, man.
Yeah, we've been waiting for new trucks for a little while because our stuff is old and broken down.
Yeah.
They finally decided. I've got one more coming in about 2 months.
Okay.
And then we have one coming
from
next
Wisconsin.
January. The next one coming is from E1. I think that's in Florida. I think.
Okay, from Florida.
Another truck next January.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah, you may see us again.
All right. Hey, I might come bring the next one out.
I've seen some folks more than once.
Okay.
Bringing vehicles to us and taking stuff to other places.
Nice.
So,
yeah, I do a lot of military. I do a lot of. I was just over at Andrews Air Force Base in Maryland.
Yeah, that place is nuts.
Yeah, that place took. It's not like this, man. We got done quick here.
Yeah.
I was over there like 6 hours.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm gonna back this in now.
Okay.
So let's see how long this is gonna take. All right, guys. So we are done. We are done, guys. Unloaded. Reconnected. They're about to bring me out now. I gotta follow that fire truck. So right now, as far as me, I'm just walking around. Already put all my chains, all my binders away. Just gonna walk around, make sure I didn't leave anything behind. Looks like everything is good. Poor sign, man. Tomorrow I'm gonna just take that whole outfit off, man. I'm gonna have to look at that shit. And I lost a freaking, Jesus Christ. When it's not one thing, it's the next, dude. I just realized I lost the freaking I lost one of these here, man. Jeez. And you know what? Good thing I noticed that, because look at this tire. Oh my God, yeah, this tire's done. Yup. We're gonna replace that tire tomorrow. That tire is done. See how things happen? I lost the mud flap, and God did that. I lost my mud flap, boss, only to realize look how bad this tire is.
Oh crap, yeah.
It's like God make sure I lost that mud flap so I could see that good.
Yeah. It's not flat, right? It's got air.
No, it's good, yeah.
It's bald.
It's just bald, so.
Man. All right.
I was just complaining that I lost my freaking mud flap, and that's the reason why.
That was the reason, hey?
Yeah. So I'll get that tire replaced tomorrow and put another mud flap in there.
All
right, boss. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate the help. And for sure, man. See you in the next one. Yeah, I'm gonna just follow these guys around, right?
Okay, yeah.
All right. All right, sounds good. All right, guys. So we finally left the military base, guys. It started freaking pouring. It started pouring. It started hailing. It started doing everything out here, guys. I was able to make it to the truck stop. This truck stop was about 5 miles from the air base. Dude, I'm gonna show you guys. I can't show you right now, but dude, this truck stop is full of craters. I actually went over there, and it's so dark you can't see anything back there, and it's just full of craters. It's like a huge hole right there. And dude, I almost got stuck. I was spinning out. I ended up just backing out, completely backing out. And I said, man, the hell with that. I'm not parking over there. I ended up just parking on the side here. I ended up parking right here on the side. It says no parking there, but we're gonna park there for a little bit, just for the night, man. And it's raining really bad. I doubt they're gonna be taking anything out, but I'm gonna let them know when I go over there. I make sure I just didn't block the main garbage, and this here is, I don't think they're gonna do anything with that tonight. But yeah, guys, we got out of the Air Force Base. We got our load delivered, guys. A long, really long day, man. Let me see how much time I had left on the clock. Nothing. I ran out. I made it here with the last little minute. I was able to go off duty. I made it with the last minute. No violation. Drive clock, 3 minutes left to drive for the day. We literally ran out the entire clock, including our 14, to get everything unloaded. And yeah, guys, so this is what I was dealing with in this parking situation. Nowhere to get in. Huge hole here, huge hole there. I just ended up backing up. I said, man, forget about it. It's gonna be raining the rest of the night. I'm not gonna get stuck over there in the morning, so I parked right here, man. If they got a problem with it, they just come knock on the door. And if I got a PC somewhere else later, I'll PC somewhere else later. But as far as this, that's it, guys. I'm gonna go in here and see what they got. They got anything to eat at all, and go from there, guys. But yeah, as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.